Welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of playoff high school basketball play-by-play coverage. Tonight, in this Division III East District semifinal, the Garaway Pirates take on the Harrison Central Huskies. Tonight's game is presented by Parkway Quick Lane, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Ron's Heating and Cooling, and First National Bank of Denison. Now, let's head courtside to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio with Nick McWilliams, Travis McClelland, and Joe Geckler.
Playoff basketball is back with Big Z Sports. Nick McWilliams, Travis McClelland, and Joe Geckler bringing you tonight's broadcast of a district semifinal live from Claymont. It's Garaway and Harrison Central. Good evening, everyone. This promises to be a great matchup. Number 3 seed versus number 8 seed in the Division III East District. And Travis, first of all, welcome back. I haven't had a game with you in a long, long time. I had to take a double take with you walking in here. But, this is just the best time of the year. Whenever we start talking about the districts, whenever we start talking about all the field of all of our basketball teams dwindling down, now it's the best of the best. It doesn't get better than this.
No, I appreciate you dusting me off and bringing me back out. But, you're right, Nick. This time of year is just special. It's special basketball, and it's win or go home. There's an inherent beauty of that because you want to continue your season. You're battling with your brothers and or sisters, depending on what side of the basketball you're doing. And there's a little more excitement from the crowd and the community. And, it's this or nothing. And that's a cliche, but that drives you into trying to get down to Columbus.
It definitely does. And, as we do talk about the field dwindling down, you got to start doing the math of how many teams are left. We're right on the cusp of, Sweet 16s, Elite
Sure.
8s, Final Fours, and it's kind of crazy to think about, especially when you consider how recently, when you really get down to it, we started this journey of the 2023 high school basketball season. Well, 2022, 2023,
I was
you know
with
what I mean?
you near one of the openers. We were up in Strasbourg up there for a matchup, and, now here we're later in the season. We are getting down to the road to Athens. You can start to peek ahead, but you got to take care of business each game.
Yeah, taking care of business each and every game is something that can be difficult to do, and some of the best teams that are able to do that are obviously the ones that stay in. They can kind of adapt. And down to Joe Geckler. Joe, that's kind of what we saw for this Garaway Pirates team. Was adapting, obviously against Coshocton in the sectional finals. That was a tight game in the first half. Garaway did lead by 9 in the first half, but that score might have been a little bit deceiving because I think it was a closer game than that. Obviously, you know how the rest of the story goes. Obviously, they picked up that massive 69-36 win for a sectional championship. That's what's been Garaway's biggest calling card this year is the adapting when they have to.
Absolutely. Adapting to the surroundings, the way the game's being called, the way the game's being played. Garaway does a nice job of that. We saw them here a few weeks ago in the IBC Showcase against Buckeye Trail. They struggled a little bit in the first half with Buckeye Trail. They made adjustments at half, and they kind of rolled to a victory here in the IBC Showcase against Buckeye Trail. That was the last time they played in this gym. But like you mentioned, last game against Coshocton, that game was very physical in the first half, extremely physical, probably out of hand a little bit. And both teams tried to adapt to that, got through the first half, came out. Garaway was up 9 at the half, like you mentioned. They went two-pointer, three-pointer within a minute and a half, and it was a 16-point lead, and that was all she wrote. So Garaway adjusted to the way the game was being called, what they needed to do to win that basketball game, and that's something that they're very, very good at doing on the basketball court.
And they're very likely going to have to make some adjustments tonight in terms of their play style possibly, because we're taking a look now at this Harrison Central squad that they meet up with, number 8 seed, 14-10 this year. You might see that record and go, okay, so what? This is a team right now that's having one heck of a tournament run. Most recently, in overtime, knocked down Buckeye Trail 63-58, and I could not believe this when I was going through. Listen to some of these heights, which is where Harrison Central has such an advantage. 6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", 6'9", Travis McClelland. Garaway has not seen that kind of height and length this year.
No, they haven't, and we saw them warm up, and there's some height there. Garaway's going to have to team rebound. But I want to stop back at the record. You said they were 14-10. If you look at their schedule, Nick, it's very difficult, but End of December into early January, they went on a 6-game schneid. They lost 6 in a row. 6 of their 10 came in that spot. They've only lost 1 out of their last 8, it looked like, and they were on a roll in the tournament. But Garaway's going to have to overcome that height. They seem to be very long. They seem to be very active warming up, but with that height, like you said, 6'9", 6'4", 6'10", Garaway's going to have to team rebound the basketball. You're not going to be able to rely on just Jarrett Wallach to rebound. You're going to have to team rebound. You're going to have to adjust to that height. They maybe haven't seen that height all year, and the length, Nick, in the passing lanes and such things.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe, for your take on this, one of the biggest calling cards we've seen from Garaway is they can push the pressure when they get the defensive rebounds. They can go down the court quickly, whether it's Logan Yoder with a deep outlet pass to one of the Roden twins, whether it's down to Drew Mullet for a quick spot-up three-point shot. Jarrett Wallach, too, for a big man underneath, has some nice soft touch on his passes and helps get some slashers and cutters all the way to the rim. And that could... The height and the size advantage that Harrison Central presents, that could almost play into Garaway's hand if they are able to get that open space using their speed.
Yeah, for sure. If you guys remember back on a Sunday afternoon at the Rocket Center, we saw Garaway play Lindsley of West Virginia. Lindsley, I think, is a little bit bigger than Harrison Central, as in height-wise, size-wise. Garaway struggled at first. They adjusted to that height and size differential, and then they were passing, they were rebounding a lot better in the second half of that basketball game, and we all know they came back in that game. But if you look at the way Garaway plays and how patient they can be, but they can also push the ball, like you said, Nick, push it up the court. Tired, Garaway then will have to be patient on the offensive end in a half-court set if they're going to want to win, if they're going to win this game tonight.
Definitely. Well, I think it's going to be quite the interesting matchup, not only for a district semifinal, district berth, but the winner of this game is going to go on to play the winner of Malvern and West Muskingum. Of course, that game also being broadcast tonight on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You could have dual live streams tonight if you want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's going to be a potential rematch of a game that we saw to round out or near the tail end of the regular season, in which Malvern picked up the overtime victory over Garaway, and what a game that was. I know there's a lot of fans that would love to see a rematch of those two teams.
Sure. I mean, you look at that schedule over there, West Muskingum and Malvern. It's at Indian Valley High School, and West Muskingum might be the underdog seed-wise in there, but they play in a very tough league, Nick. They're down in the MVL. They play down with Zanesville and Tri-Valley and those guys, so that should be a wonderful matchup on that side of the bracket.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be, as Harrison Central comes out and takes the court. Still waiting on Garaway to do that, but again, as a kind of a recap, you're tuned in to the Wood Electric pregame show live from the PAC Drilling mobile studios. Stay tuned tonight at 99.9 FM. We will have whistle-to-whistle action in this district semifinal, or head on over to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, full play-by-play live stream broadcast, and we also have Malvern taking on West Muskingum. That game just taking place just down the road. That promises to be a good one, too.
Yeah, Indian Valley, right down the road, and it should be a great one. And we'll see what happens here tonight with this one. Everyone's excited. This gym is packed, Nick. You look around, and when I got here about 5:30, a little after 5:30, they were waiting out the door about 40, 50 deep trying to get in. And you look across the way, there's maybe 30, 40 seats over there, same on our side. So if you're not here, you better get here quick, because this gym's going to fill up.
It's definitely going to fill up. Well, don't go anywhere, as we're not going anywhere from the Wood Electric pregame show. Coming up, we're going to talk with head coach for the Harrison Central Huskies, Aaron Foldy, brought to you by Kime. Big Z Sports returns after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball. We've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show, courtside with the coach, brought to you by Keim. It's head coach for the Harrison Central Huskies, Aaron Foldy. And Coach, I know coming into this game, obviously, your first season at the helm with Harrison Central, you guys have to be riding high, obviously, after these last two performances, especially that overtime victory for a sectional crown last week.
Right, I appreciate having me. Definitely, yeah, we had some big wins this year, and tell our guys when we have high energy and high urgency and we get after it defensively, that leads to better offense, and we do a good job having that energy on the court, and I think that leads to great offense, and then picked us up some great wins this year.
Now, you guys, at least just looking at your regular season mark, the record might not pop off the page to a whole bunch of people, but obviously the tournament is kind of speaking for itself so far. What's been the thing that's given you guys that magic to pick up these tournament wins?
I'm talking to the guys, I tell them there's 3 seasons, or the first half of the season, then after Christmas break, that's the second half, and then once the tournament starts, that's the third season. And I think just us getting healthy throughout the year, just everyone's like that. In basketball, injuries happen all the time, so we're coming healthy at the right time. And then also just having momentum coming into the tournament from the Buckeye 8 championship, beating Ferry, then East Liverpool, 2 tough teams, and then 2 wins in the sectional against UL, then Buckeye Trail. I think that momentum has just carried on over the season, and it's great energy.
Definitely, Coach. Well, something that I found kind of amazing with Harrison Central, we've been following Garaway a lot this year, and, we don't see a ton of size when it comes out of the IVC. You guys, however, have quite the, I guess you could say, height advantage and size advantage, so that has to be a luxury for the Huskies.
Right, coming in a lot of our games, but coming in here, we talked about rebounding. We have to win that rebounding battle, and we have a lot of height, like you said, a lot of guys over 6 foot. And I think that's to our advantage, but we still got to do the little things boxing out, and if we win the rebound battle, then be good for tonight.
Now, whenever you look at Garaway, obviously a matchup that we haven't seen this regular season, what has kind of been the game plan to take on the Pirates? What have you guys talked about the most in prep for this contest?
A lot of keys that we talked about, transition defense. They get out really well, they're athletic. The Rodin twins, very athletic. Slashers like to get downhill. Definitely put bodies on them, box them out. Then also knowing personnel, finding shooters like Mullet, Yoder, and knowing personnel I think is very key for us coming into this game.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to the Huskies.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That was head coach for Harrison Central, Aaron Foldy, here live from Uricksville. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, we have head coach for the Garaway Pirates, Terry Rao, after this.
Personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way to TMK. Service with a personal touch.
Hi, this is Phil with the Ford Parkway Quick Lane Service. When the vehicle that transports your team needs maintenance, you expect it to be done accurately and quickly so you can get back on the road. Don't get sidelined by your vehicle. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my all-star team at Parkway deliver you the winning combination to keep you on the road and safe for the long haul.
Back into the Wood Electric pregame show live from Uricksville, courtside with the coach, always brought to you by Keim. It's head coach for the Garaway Pirates, Terry Rao. Coach, we've been following the Garaway postseason tournament run so far. We were in Sugar Creek on what turned out to be an interesting game against Coshocton, only up by 9 points in that first half. Then you guys really poured it on late. What was the key in that, and what a game that turned out to be very physical?
I think a key was emotionally we stayed engaged and we didn't lose ourselves, and we just kept playing basketball. We kept after every dead ball, we kept down, just creating more and more energy throughout the game, and I thought that was the key. And then, like you said too, only up by 9 at halftime. I think the middle of the second quarter was tied, up by 9 at halftime. We came out really in the third quarter, made a bunch of shots early on and extended that lead right away. And after that, we got comfortable. I think, you know, our defense was pretty solid throughout the entire game. We wore them out a little bit. It was a very good second half.
Now, Coach, when we talk about matching up against Harrison Central, you and I were just discussing here before we started, this is a little bit different opponent than I would say Garaway's used to in terms of the length and the strength, maybe, and the height and all that. We did see you guys against a pretty long team against Lindsley in the Conotton Valley Classic, but obviously it's going to be an interesting challenge for you guys tonight.
Yeah, Lindsley wasn't as physical, I think, as Harrison Central is. You know, they're more like Indian Valley as far as their physicality inside. You know, it's definitely a concern. We're going to have to really be solid on the perimeter. 2 years. If you look, in the last 2 years, we've had one kid in double figures, and that player only about 11 or 12 points a game, and then a bunch of guys between 4 points and 9 points a game. So, you know, we don't have that 1,000-point score. We don't have that 25-point score who says, hey, jump on my back, you know, we're going to carry it. I'm going to carry it tonight. You know, we got to rely on each other. We all have to make shots. We got to move the basketball, and, you know, and we have to be consistent doing that the entire game.
Coach, winning a sectional championship is definitely something to be extremely pleased with and extremely happy with. But, you know, from what we've seen from the Pirates the previous 2 years, is that kind of just the standard now, getting to this point when we're talking about a district semi?
You know, you can never take that for granted. You know, Garaway has won a lot of them in the last 6 years, probably about 40 of them. So sometimes maybe you take that for granted. But, you know, all the work ethic that our players do, our coaches do as far as, you know, breaking their teams down, none of that stuff, you just can't take that for granted. And we're very blessed to be in this situation and glad we're still playing basketball.
Good stuff, Coach. Well, as always, good luck to the Pirates, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for being here.
That was head coach for the Garaway Pirates, Terry Rao, brought to you by Kime. Don't go anywhere. It's your Rosenberry Towing starting lineups and tip-off in the district semifinal from Claymont after this.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Based on a foundation of trust and integrity, Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving the greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities with experience in residential and commercial projects. The pursuit of quality workmanship and commitment to superior customer service has positioned Jeff Wallach LLC as a respected installer of seamless siding, spouting, and replacement windows and doors for more than 25 years. Turn your vision into a reality by visiting jeffwallachllc.com.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what your needs, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn and New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Championship and take on the victor of Malvern versus West Muskingum. A big thank you to both head coaches, both Aaron Foldy and Terry Rao, for joining us in our pregame, our Wood Electric pregame. Of course, your courtside interviews brought to you by Keim. Now, Travis McClellan, we're going to move on to your Niedenthal & Company keys to the game. It's going to be an interesting one. You know, for Harrison Central, we mentioned they come into this game 14-10. Obviously, not a lot of people are going to be counting on them to pick up a district semifinal victory. Heck, probably not a lot of people picked them to get the sectional championship last time out, but they were able to get the job done in overtime. I think their biggest key to this game that they're going to have to ride high on, obviously, is keep that momentum up naturally, but that's a little bit too easy. I think it's going to be embrace that underdog status and continue to shock everybody but yourselves. You started off the year probably believing that you guys could win, and you probably believe that you could make a run in the tournament. Maybe not a lot of people picked you, but go ahead and keep chalking them.
Yeah, I think that's true. You wear that chip and you wear that underdog role, us against the world. Also, I think they have to guard the three-point line. You know, Drew Mullet can get white hot. Logan Yoder can make them. The Rodens will make them. And then cut down middle penetration. I think those are a couple keys for the Huskies to come out victorious. Obviously, they're going to rebound the basketball, limit second shots. If you watched the Garaway game last time out, they really did well on the offensive glass. The Huskies are going to have to limit those second chance opportunities if they want to win tonight.
And I want to go to you now for your to start off with your Niedenthal & Company key to the game for the Garaway Pirates before I get to mine.
The Garaway Pirates are going to have to get out and run and control the pace. They want to get out. They want to play freeway basketball. They want to get it to their shooters. They want to dribble drive. If they can do those things, they're going to do well. Just judging by the size, I haven't got to see the Huskies, but they look more of a half-court type defense team. Garaway has some athletes. They can dribble drive with the Rodents. Yoder's very athletic. And Drew Mullet, like I said, can light it up from the bleachers. Of course, off the bench, Blaine Raber's a nice basketball player. Gabe Amacone shows some height. He might have to play some extended minutes tonight, but I would say control the pace and play your game offensively.
For me, for the Garaway Pirates, I think a lot of it's going to have to do with constant movement. I think something that we saw in that sectional championship game against Coshocton, one of their biggest issues that they had at times in that first half is, although it was a physical game and they were probably kind of feeling a little worn down by the time they went to the showers for the halftime break, I think a lot of it, though, was you saw way too many offensive sets where you had one guy moving, which was good, but you need more than one guy moving. And especially when you're dealing with the length that Harrison Central is going to present, you're going to want that constant motion. You're going to want to make the passing lane shift constantly, and you're not going to want to let them camp in there and wait on you and basically be able to dictate where you're going to go with the ball.
Sure.
As we get set to round out our Wood Electric pregame show, it is going to be time for the Rosenberry Towing starting lineups. But first, we are going to have to take a brief time out here, as of course we have to go through the OHSAA rules and regulations and such, the bylaws, whatever they have to read prior to the game.
Code of conduct.
Code of conduct, sure. And then we will get to your national anthem. And of course, get tip-off in a district semifinal showdown, the Pirates versus the Huskies, coming up after this.
Rosenberry Towing, located in New Philadelphia, has been Tuscarawas County's longest operating towing and recovering provider since 1967. Rosenberry offers a full range of equipment to handle any size job at any time while being trained and certified to perform safely and efficiently. Some services offered include light and heavy towing, equipment transfer, and a 60-ton rotator service. Need a tow or heavy lift? Call Rosenberry Towing at 330-343-3333 or online at rosenberrytowing.com for a full list of services.
Tailgating season is here, so why not do it in style with a new car, truck, or SUV from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Dover. Choose a winning game plan when you bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Joel and the Parkway CDJR team will help you shop and find the best deal for you. No hassle and no stress. Football season is the perfect time for a great deal, so pick a winner at Parkway Dodge Jeep Ram and Dover today. Your way, the right way. Visit ParkwayChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com and drive forward.
If your New Year goals include protecting your family or business with life insurance, then I'd like to help. For over 8 years, Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency has been providing clients with a variety of products to fit your needs and your budget. Give Justin a call at 330-874-7117. That's 330-874-7117 to review your options. Or you can find me on Facebook by searching for Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. That's Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. Let's protect what you value most.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Visiting team in this one, but the Harrison Central Huskies, the lower seed.
Yeah, we're going to start with number 2, Caden Jersko, number 4, Jace Madzai, number 11, Hayden Cassidy, number 13, Mikkel Keto, and number 34, Cabot Arball. And like you mentioned before, Nick, they go pretty big across the board. You're looking at 5'10", 6'4", 6'2", 6'6", and 6'5" across the board.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the height advantage, I would say, for Harrison Central, but Garaway has dealt with that before at times. Speaking of Garaway, as we will go ahead and get to their Rosenberry Towing starting lineups here, been the same lineup we have seen quite often this season, Travis. Number 20, the 5'10" senior Drew Mullet. Then it's number 21, 5'11" guard. He's a senior, Logan Yoder. Number 22, 6'2" senior guard forward combo, Alexander Roden. Number 23, his twin brother, 6'2" and a senior, Brady Roden. Then it's number 25, the other senior on the team, 6'2" center, Jarrett Wallach. You think it's fair to classify him as a center? I don't know. They don't really list him as any position necessarily.
Let's say he's playing the 5. How's that?
He's playing the 5. That's very much so what the Garaway Pirates do. A lot of what they do is just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but they all kind of rotate all over the place.
Sure.
You know, there's no true position for them. As for Harrison Central, though, as we were going down through, Cabot Arbaugh, expect him, 6'5" forward, expect him to be underneath quite a bit tonight. Michael Keto, also another forward, doesn't have the height, but he's got the stout stature, I guess we'll say.
He's built.
So it's going to be an interesting battle on the inside. Travis, before we get to opening tip-off, I am interested in your take on this. If you are a Garaway team and you know you're getting this kind of length, you know you're getting this kind of strong presence on the inside, where do you turn to not only on defense but also offense?
Well, offensively, your team rebound the basketball. You all attack the hoop. Whoever the point guard is or the guard at the top of the key in your motion, he's the only one who gets back. The other 4 crash the boards. Defensively, you got to find a man. You got to box out. You can't out-jump them. They're pretty long and tall. You got to box out and step back in that box out and really seal them off to get the rebound. That's what the Pirates are going to have to do tonight if they're going to have success rebounding the basketball.
Thank you for that. Again, a big thank you also to Wood Electric for bringing you your pregame coverage all season long. But that'll do it, and it is now time for tip-off. Harrison Central, Garaway District semifinal, a trip to a district championship against Malvern or West Muskingum is on the line as we get set to get underway from the Palace in Uricksville. Garaway wearing the white jerseys, powder blue trim, powder blue numbers with the red around them. Dark gray with the blue and white trim for Harrison Central. And we are underway. It is the Huskies who win the tip. Winning that tip was Jace Madzai, I should say, as Harrison Central sets up. Madzai has it. He'll hand off. Right side, Hayden Cassidy. 1,000-point scorer as a junior. He just got that. And now we're going to get a quick foul on the illegal screen. That's going to get called on Jace Madzai, his first.
Yeah, that's going to be his first, team's first here. That's an early whistle on an illegal screen.
First foul of the ball game called there against Harrison Central, and that's a disappointing start for the Huskies.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Mike Sheehan called that here on the wing.
So here comes Garaway. Yoder has it. He'll go center. Jarrett Wallach, he gets double teamed. It's going to be a zone defense, I believe, for Harrison Central. Sure enough, Drew Mollett, they swarmed him, double team. Entry pass from Alexander Roden, too hot for Wallach to handle, off his chest, out of bounds. Turnover, Garaway.
He wasn't expecting it there, Nick. The hot pass bounced off his chest and out of bounds.
Half a minute gone here. No score. Nothing. Again, Garaway, Harrison Central, District semifinal, East District of Division III. Huskies set up on the right side. It's Madzai. Step back. Thought about a three-pointer. Goes inside to the big man. Arbaugh. He backs down his man. Goes to the left block. That's going to be Jarosco, I should say. He leaves it short. Battle for the rebound. Going to go to Harrison Central. Huskies get the rebound. Hayden Cassidy cashes in. The 1,000-point scorer.
My apologies, Nick. Cassidy gets the offensive rebound and the stick back there.
Drew Mollett thought about pulling it up from the right corner, decided not to. Yoder has it back. They left Mollett wide open. Long on the three-point shot. Rebound hauled in by Keto.
The Huskies in a 2-3 zone there, forcing Garaway to shoot it from the outside.
Harrison Central trapped in the corner, but what a find. Oh, the assist from Hayden Cassidy to a slashing Madzai, I'm going to get that right at some point. The Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Entry pass, Yoder, Alexander Roden. He had him there for a minute. He'll go back out to his brother Brady Roden. Instead, he'll have one more pass. Three-point shot, Drew Mollett, way long. Madzai grabs the board. He's going to bring it up for the Huskies. They'll slow it down. Now he's going to drive in, stops in the lane, puts it up off the glass, no good. Good defense underneath for Brady Roden. Alexander Roden grabs the rebound. Quickly, here comes Garaway. Jarrett Wallach, spin around in the lane, and it's blocked. Wallach had it blocked from behind by Hayden Cassidy. It's going to remain Pirate ball.
Yeah, he come from behind and wiped that there, and a little hesitation down the other end from the Huskies. They went fast, slowed it up, tried to get to the hoop, didn't get the foul call he was looking for, and come down here, Cassidy gets the block.
4-0, 6.25 to go in the first. Harrison Central leads. That zone defense, we saw that Coshocton showed it off to Garaway. It gave him some fits in the first half, but they adjusted. We'll see what it does here.
Little 2-3 zone here. How to beat that is dribble penetration and the extra pass.
How about Alexander Roden with a cash in on the inside going to Logan Yoder, who gets the first basket of the ball game for Garaway. That will work out.
Yeah, that's the extra pass we're talking about. You got to get in those creases and make the zone move.
Madzai, step back, thought about the three. Instead, he'll go left side. It's Jarosco. He's going to drive. Right block. A lot of contact. He's going to have to go off to Arbaugh. Off his hands. Out of bounds. Another turnover for Harrison Central. There's been more than enough contact already on the low blocks.
Yeah, it's an early fast pace here. A little nerves, Nick, and a couple turnovers here for both sides.
5:35 to go in the first. 4-2, the lead for Harrison Central. It's Yoder who'll bring it up. He's guarded by Jarosco. Left side, Brady Roden. He'll go even farther left. Alexander Roden was open, and it went in and out. Thought he had the three-pointer. Instead, it's rebounded by Cabot Arbaugh. And here comes Harrison Central. Driving in again is Madzai. It'll be a give-and-go opportunity there to Cassidy. Now top of the key. Arbaugh nearly had his pocket picked, but instead he'll grab it. Now a nice move on the inside, but way too strong off the glass. Jarrett Wallach rebound and a foul.
Little rebound there, and we're going to get a foul on that was number 13, Quito there. He come over the top and picked up the foul. His first, team second, Nick.
Good eye on that, Travis, as we're going to get the first substitution of the ballgame. Jarosco sits down for Harrison Central. Checking in now is Brady Elliott. Elliott, the sophomore guard for the Huskies. Some youth on the court for Harrison Central. They're not afraid to use it. Do have some senior presence as well. Madzai picks up on defense. Now Garaway goes inside. Wallach, give opportunity to a cutting Alexander Roden. He gets it to fall. Wallach's first assist. First basket of the ball game for Alexander Roden on a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket.
Alexander, the lefty, goes lefty there and gets the basket.
Madzai, left side, Quito, bodied up by Jarrett Wallach. They'll try to go to Cassidy, and it's stolen. Alexander Roden with the steal. He's going to try to drive right side, off the glass. Difficult shot, falls. Another Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. I have no idea how Roden got that one to fall. Wrong hand on the shot.
Yeah, he went wrong hand, and he had a plan there, and then that got messed up, so he adjusted midair and put it off the glass and in.
6-4, first lead for Garaway. 4:20 to go in the first. Madzai drives right side, gets a hard screen from Arbaugh. He'll now make a tough move on the inside. He misses it, though. Alexander Roden grabs the rebound. Ripped away by Arbaugh. He's on the right block. Tough play underneath. They're going to call the foul on the ground, or on the floor, I should say. Alexander Roden's going to pick it up. Harrison Central will retain possession.
He's going to pick that up and a bloody lip here as he got drilled in the mouth there.
I don't think Alexander Roden was too happy about that. Arbaugh is a big boy down there.
And that's going to be his first, team's first.
That will be the first steal of the ball game for Arbaugh. Roden did have the rebound as Harrison Central gets it back in. It's Elliott, goes left side, Arbaugh, as they want to give it to Cassidy. Logan Yoder is locking him down so far, though. Cassidy, again, the 1,000-point scorer for the Huskies, only had one shot so far in the first half.
Yeah, Logan's doing what we call face guarding, Nick. He's not on help side. He's not helping out on anybody except for Cassidy. He's not letting him get the basketball.
That time nearly had Drew Mollett and Logan Yoder teaming up for a steal, but it went out of bounds off of Yoder's hand, so it will stay with the Huskies. Drew Mollett's going to take a seat. Jensen Garber comes in for the Pirates. Inbound right in front of us, it's Madzai. He's looking for somewhere to go with it. Brady Roden's face guarding him. Arbaugh gets it on the inbound play. He's looking for somebody to go to. Now gets Madzai. Madzai is listed at a 6'4" as a guard, and they're going to get Brady Roden on a blocking foul, I do believe, there, as he stepped in front of Madzai going for the ball.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough foul. If you're Brady, you're 40 feet from the hoop there, and not much damage they can do from out there. I know you want to go for the steal, but you picked up a foul. Garaway needs him to stay in the basketball game.
Both teams with 2 team fouls now. Harrison Central gets it in quickly. Arbaugh slings it underneath the Quito, and it went way long.
Garaway's got numbers.
Alexander Roden coming down. He falls at the foul line. Madzai picks it up. Down the court, Quito, too long. Can he save it? Grabs it on the baseline, and he cannot as he steps on the inline. So that means it's going to be another turnover, Harrison Central.
Playing
a little sloppy play
Playing
now.
A little sloppy. The pace is just too fast right now for both teams. They had a couple turnovers there. No baskets.
Gal got some more substitutions. Brady Roden sits. Gabe Amicone comes in. I think you could give credit to Jarrett Wallach on the steal on the other side. I think he's the one who swatted it to Alexander Roden. Difficult to say. There were a couple Pirates down there.
Yeah.
6-4, the lead for Garaway. 3 1/4 to go in the first. Logan Yoder nearly walked, but he did get the dribble down. As the Pirates now setting up their offense. Wallach's on the right side. Thought he was going to set a screen, but no, he's just going to help communicate what the play is going to be. 3 minutes to go now in the first. Garaway
the Pirates
actually looks a little confused
down, 45
here.
feet from the hoop here.
Almost seemed like Garaway was not unsure of what the play design was. Garber has it by the volleyball line as he's going to take his time. He'll step back, and Garaway still with lots of motion, but that Harrison Central doing a good job so far on handling it, but not on that situation. Jensen Garber got the space, and he scores on a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket, goes right around Arbaugh. And now we're going to get an inbound violation, I think. Joe Geckler, down to you as with our trip to the sideline brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Madsai didn't stay up behind the baseline.
Yeah, he had 1 foot in bounds still. They called the inbounds violation against Harrison Central, a turnover, Garaway ball.
4th turnover in the first quarter for Harrison Central, and that's one that's almost inexcusable. Logan Yoder goes inside. Alexander Roden is stripped. Keto's going to get the steal.
Yeah, the rule there is you have to have your foot off of the ground. If it's off the ground and in play, you're okay. His must have been touching the floor.
Madsai drives in, and he got fouled that time, and they're going to say it was on the floor, rightfully so. See where that foul goes on. Looks like it's going to be Amicone picking up his first.
Yeah, that's going to be 10. Amicone, his first, team's third.
More substitutions for the Pirates. Blaine
Hockey
Raber
subs.
in. Yeah, hockey subs. Blaine Raber in, Logan Yoder out. Brady Roden in, Jarrett Wallach out, Alexander Roden out, Drew Mullet in.
That's right.
Did you keep up with that? Harrison Central inbounds, miscommunication there, and it's stolen away by Drew Mullet. Keto couldn't grab it. Mullet's first steal in transition. Garber underneath to Gabe Amicone. He's trapped, goes back to a cutting Garber, and he had it swatted away, and they're going to say that's 2 at the line. Interesting call there, Travis, as it was Garber actually passed it off, but they're going to say because he was in the air and making the move towards the rim.
They're going to call Madsai there, his second, Nick. Team's 4th.
That's tough.
Third. His second, team's 3rd.
That's the senior guard for Harrison Central, their primary ball handler. Do not want to get him into foul trouble. First trip to the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line. It's up and good for Garber, who's got 3 points to start. Now a 9-4 ball game, 2 1/4 to go in the first. As Garber readies himself for his next one, he'll put it up, and that one is good as well. Now a 10-4 ball game. After Garaway found themselves behind 4-0 early, it's a 10-0 run for the Pirates. It'll be Cassidy probing right, guarded hard there by Garber. He gets a screen from Keto, now drives left, kicks it left side. Elliott's guarded by Mullet. He's going to get a screen, and he's going to drive towards the foul line. Tough, difficult shot in the lane, and somehow Brady Elliott gets the Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Yep. Nice screen from him for Clayton Vermillion, who's in the game for the Huskies.
Yeah, he went middle there, bullied his way in.
Drew Mullet left that 3-point shot short, but Brady Roden's going to grab the offensive board. Garaway resets, Roden gets in the air, he'll go left side. Gabe Amicone, big man 3, as Amicone knocks it down, and we've got a timeout on the court. Garaway leads 13-6. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, in the business of making smiles, at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
Back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. Garaway leads 13-6 over Harrison Central. Joe Geckler, you were in that Pirates timeout. Trips to the sideline brought to you by the Cush Financial Group.
Coach Rouse says, hey guys, keep that energy going, keep it clean energy, and keep the aggressiveness up on defense. We're doing a great job, got the lead, we got to keep going.
Thank you for that, Joe. Garaway there has really done a nice job. It's now a 13-2 run so far for the Pirates. Cassidy has it, right side, pull up, mid-range jumper, off front iron, rebound, hauled in by Amicone. Gabe Amicone showing off some muscle down there on the defensive boards. Brady Roden has it, right side. He's kind of trapped there by that Harrison Central zone, but he gets it out quickly. Garber has it, now goes Brady Roden again. Just give and go action so far. Garber into Amicone, out to Roden, and it's good. Gabe Amicone on the assist, and another 3-point shot buried. This one for Brady Roden, his first of the ball game.
You want to break down a zone, inside-out passing, drill in the 3.
So now here comes Harrison Central, driving right side, Madsai. They're going to say he got fouled. Not sure who that foul's going to be on.
That's going to be on number 5, Blaine Raber, the sophomore guard.
They're going to say they got him on the wrist. And that would be the 4th team foul now for Garaway, who has increased their lead to 10. Madsai to inbound, goes inside. Vermillion at the foul line. He's guarded by Raber, who pokes it away. How did Blaine Raber get that steal? It's going to be Brady Roden. He'll drive, baseline, stop, give back Rayburn. Now he'll give to a cutting Jensen Garber, back outside. Brady Roden wide open from the corner, and it's good. Brady Roden buries another one from deep. Jensen Garber gets another assist.
Bang.
Joe Geckler haven't had him do that a lot this year. Inbound play, a pass to the lane for Keto. He goes up and fouled. He's got a chance at the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line coming up.
That's going to be Amacone's second.
15 foul now on the Pirates. Some substitutions coming in for both sides. It will be Keto at the line for 2. Michael Keto has not scored so far in this game, and he won't either on that one as he misses the first free throw. Jarrett Wallach back in, gave Amacone to sit for Garaway. The substitutions for Harrison Central, Caden Jarosco is back in the game, and it looks like Dan Oddie in the game for the first time. Sitting down will be both Madzai and Cassidy. Keto's next one from the free throw line is good. Makes it a 19-7 ball game. Garaway not having the problems they had against Coshocton, in which they found themselves kind of struggling to deal with the zone early. They have broken it many times. We'll see if they can get the last shot here. 10 seconds to go in the first. They lead by 12. Pirates go inside. Wallach has it. Foul line. Gives back. Drew Mullet. Got a screen. Thought about a 3. Goes cross court. Brady Roden has to hoist it quickly, and he can't get it to fall. So Garaway will remain at a 19-7 lead. Timeout on the court. Big Z Sports returns for more district semifinal action after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
To Uricksville, Garaway with a commanding 19-7 lead at the end of one in this district semifinal showdown with Harrison Central. Travis McClellan, what did the Pirates do so good there in that first quarter?
Well, they share the basketball. You see on every offensive possession, about all 5 Pirates touch the basketball. They work inside out, and that's been their key to success so far, moving that zone.
Like a well-oiled machine. Logan Yoder, give back. Drew Mullet buries it. There's that well-oiled machine again as Yoder gets his first assist. Mullet gets his first basket. They've opened it up to a 15-point lead. Next time we get a whistle, we'll go down to Joe and hear what it was said in the timeouts between quarters. Madzai has it, guarded by Brady Roden. He'll drive in, foul line, gets around Roden, and that's going to be a travel that time as Madzai kind of hop-stepped underneath there. Now down to the Cush Financial Group sideline. Joe, what was said between quarters?
Coach Rowell says, hey, love the energy, love the ball movement. Let's stay patient on offense, stay aggressive on defense. Thank
you for that, Joe, as 22-7 the lead for Garaway, as Harrison Central has struggled with the turnover bug thus far.
Yeah, they seem to be playing out of pace, and that's causing turnovers.
Yoder has it. He's going to dribble drive right. Now he'll step back, go off to Mullet. Mullet will pull up from there, but Madzai was in his face that time. Brady Roden now is going to look in. There's that motion we talked about in the pregame. Garaway constantly in motion, constantly moving, and it's given them opportunities.
Yep. And all 5 Pirates have now touched the basketball on the offensive end.
NBA range three-pointer for Drew Mullet is buried. That might have been deeper than NBA range.
We saw one go in. That was about from 30 feet there. That was deep.
Mullet's second three-pointer, and he's going to get a steal. Here comes the senior guard on the right block, off the glass and good. A Parkway quick lane drive to the basket.
Taking over in the second quarter.
Drew Mullet has a pair of steals. He's got 8 points.
The Pirates are up 20.
And he's got the Pirates fired up. Harrison Central looks like they are shocked right now. Madzai drives left. Left block, off the glass, and that's a pretty finish. Another Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Madzai's got 4.
Yeah, that's 4 for him.
Roden. Right side to Roden. Brady Roden thought about a 3. Now he'll go to Drew Mullet. And that time, pump fake from the corner. And I think Arbaugh thought that one was going.
Yeah.
That's going to be a steal, though. Hayden Cassidy, quick hands for Harrison Central. Here comes Madzai. Euro step blocked from behind by Alexander Roden, but it's going to go right into the hands of a Husky. That was going to be Jarosco, who gets his first basket. Roden with the block, though. Just unfortunate bounce. Interior pass, Jarrett Wallach goes left side. Logan Yoder steps back into the corner. Three-point shot was off the mark, but it falls. Yoder went long, but he got the friendly roll. Another assist for Jarrett Wallach. And another three-pointer is cashed in by the Pirates. They can't miss right now.
A little soft touch shooter's roll out of the Pirates.
Madzai, hard pass inside. Keto muscles his way in, and he will finish on the glass, and that's going to be a turnover for the Pirates. That was going to be some tight defense there for Jarosco as he forces that turnover. Didn't get the steal, but he forced the errant pass.
Hockey subs here out of the Huskies.
As now checking back into the game is going to be Vermillion. Also back in the game is Audie. Sitting down in a well-earned rest, Jarosco, who's put a little momentum on the side of the Huskies, but they trail by 17. Madzai drives, baseline. It was knocked away from Keto, but he dropped it. I think it might have got tipped by Alexander Roden. Three-point shot on the way for Cassidy was no good. Jarrett Wallach with the rebound. Here comes Garaway quickly down the court. Logan Yoder was open on the left block, and he got hacked about 3 different ways from Sunday. We're not sure who the foul's going to be on, but he's stepping to the foul line.
It's going to be on 11.
Guys, a quick update from Janaden. West Muskingum leads Malvern after one, 17-10.
Wow. Thank you for that, Joe. As we know, Malvern has only dropped 1 game so far this year. That was to the ultra-tough Maysville team. West Muskingum coming out and giving them everything they can. They got that 7-point lead in the first.
And, of course, the winner of that game plays the winner of our game right here tonight.
Logan Yoder's first free throw from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line was up and good. Cabot Arbaugh comes back in. Michael Keto will sit for Harrison Central. 31-13. And Travis, I know how good Garaway's been, but I got to say I'm a little surprised just how hard they've taken it to Harrison Central early as the next free throw was up and good.
Yeah, they've come out ready to play today. They looked like the fresher team, and obviously they're playing a little crisper with the fewer turnovers, and they're shooting the lights out right now.
32-13. Dominant performance thus far for the Pirates. Cassidy, who's back in the game, goes right side. Vermillion steps, and that one's picked off. Brady Roden read that all the way. He's going to go up off the right block, and a pretty touch off the glass. Little vintage finger roll action. Now a drive on the inside, and it's Madzai who pulls up. And they are going to say it's on the floor, I do believe, as we're going to have a discussion here between referees, and that's exactly what they're going to say. Huskies are going to inbound.
I think they're going to call Jarrett Wallach for that, his first.
There's a discussion. They couldn't quite determine if that was on the shot or on the floor. Madzai was not exactly happy with that call.
I think the wing official couldn't believe that the baseline official called that on the floor.
Cassidy to inbound. They'll get it. Madzai pump fakes the three. Got a little contact from Drew Mollett. Now he's going to drive in, almost run over Drew Mollett. Put it off the glass. No good. Grabs his own board. Tries to go inside to Arbaugh. Scramble for it. We're locked up on the court. We got to get a jump ball or a foul somewhere, and we are going to get the jump ball. The possession hour is going to favor Harrison Central, as that's always a tough one, Travis, as Alexander Roden's on the court. Vermillion's over his back trying to get the ball, and it's difficult how you're going to call that.
It's a mad scramble down there.
Drew Mollett sits, Jensen Garber back in. So far in this game, tough sledding for Harrison Central, as Garaway has clamped down on defense, and now we're going to get another illegal screen, I think. And sure enough, they're going to call Vermillion. They're going to say he slid in front of, I think it was Wallach moving. Another foul on a moving screen, another turnover, and just another empty possession for the Huskies. Yoder drives right around his man, but he'll stop. That one's tipped, and it's going to be picked off. Here comes Harrison Central the other way. Vermillion on the right block. Lost it as he went up, and it goes out of bounds. But they're going to say Alexander Roden tipped it, and I don't know about that one.
No, that looked like a pretty clear foul there, but the official wasn't down court foul enough or far enough, didn't see it, and is going to give Harrison the ball out of bounds.
So do we say Alexander Roden gets the block there? They're going to have to say it was contact. That steal was good for Dan Audie for Harrison Central. He tipped it away. Cassidy, open three-point shot is buried. First one from deep for Harrison Central, and the second basket made for the 1,000-point scorer for the Huskies. 34-16 the lead now. Interior pass, Jarrett Wallach works around, gets double teamed. Now he'll put it on the deck. He'll go left side, Jensen Garber. Logan Yoder around the world, fake, but now he'll go out to Garber. Left side, Alexander Roden, nice head fake. Drives, tough shot, no good. Tough defense for Arbaugh. Hayden Cassidy grabs the board. He's going to bring it up quickly for the Huskies. Puts it off the glass and good. Count the basket and the foul. It's going on Garber.
That's going to be Garber's first.
A Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Hayden Cassidy came flying in there. Cut this to a 16-point ball game. Cassidy's got 7. As he'll step to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play, or at least an attempt. Coach Terry Rao not very happy for the Pirates on that call.
He was not, no.
Free throw up and good for Cassidy. That now makes Harrison Central 2 for 3 from the line. We got a whistle here. Looks like some substitutions. Vermillion's going to sit.
Garaway had inbounded the ball, but now they're gonna sub.
And now we're going to have a little jostling between Jarrett Wallach and Nick Fluharty, and the referee comes in and says enough of that, as I don't know if Fluharty was I hope I'm saying that right. Fluharty was hoping maybe to kind of get in the head a little bit of Jarrett Wallach, but the officials had none of that. He will stay in the game now. He'll guard Brady Roden. It's Garaway ball. They're up by 15. Again, this district semifinal winner goes on to the district championship against the winner of Malvern, West Muskingum. Blaine Raber has it right side. Pull up. 3-point shot is good. And the assist goes to Alexander Roden again. I tell you, there are not a whole lot of players who look like they're going to miss tonight from deep for Garaway. Madzai stops at the foul line, goes left side. Ball makes its way to Cassidy. He'll drive. That's going to be a difficult shot, but they're going to say Alexander Roden fouled him.
That's going to be Alexander's second.
Logan Yoder's going to check back in, and Travis, the game has tightened up here a little bit. A lot of this contact, you were not seeing those whistles early in the first, and all of a sudden now, seems like we're getting on pretty much every other drive.
Yeah, and I think the style of play, it's more wide open, driving to the basket, lends itself to more fouls.
Cassidy's first one is up and good. Logan Yoder checks back into the ball game for Garaway. Alexander Roden sits. Also back for Harrison Central, it's Vermillion and Keto. Arbaugh and Fluharty will sit. Next free throw attempt as Cassidy readies himself. Puts it up, and that one's good as well. Hayden Cassidy thus far in this game has 10 points.
8 in this quarter.
But the Garaway lead stays at 16, or is cut to 16, I should say.
Harrison Central in a different zone now. They're in a 1-3-1, Nick.
Jarrett Wallach inside, and that was stripped by Cassidy. Picks it up. Wallach picks it up again, goes to Jensen Garber, now to Blaine Raber, and that time doing a little bit too much with the ball. Madzai is going to pick it off for Harrison Central. He'll drive right, quickly inside, nice find. Audie gets it, but we are going to get a charge. And no, we are not. I think we're going to get a blocking foul, maybe?
It's going to be a charge. Jensen Garber drew the charge.
Thank you for that, Joe. As I saw the official go over there and it looked almost like the Garaway bench was upset.
They're going to call that a Madzai. That's going to be his third. That's a huge foul call.
It is a huge call. Was Madzai again with the primary ball handler for Harrison Central. 37-21, still the lead for Garaway.
At the half in our other district semifinal game, Malvern has taken the lead 34-24. They outscored them 24-7 in the second quarter.
You think Dennis Tucci is a Hall of Famer for a reason?
Man, unbelievable.
Not taking anything away from those kids, but Coach Tucci knows what he's doing, that's for sure. Thank you for that update, Joe. Our trips to the sideline brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Garaway playing a little bit of keep away here with that 16-point lead, 2.25 to go before halftime. Just give everybody a breather real quick. Alexander Roden gives on the drive. Logan Yoder, no good. Battle for the rebound. Cassidy tipped it. It goes to Arbaugh. So here comes Harrison Central. Cassidy with Madzai sitting. It looks like Cassidy's going to take over the primary ball handling duties. We'll see how that affects Harrison Central. He'll go left side. Jarosco. He'll drive. Foul line. Stops. Tried to go inside to Vermillion. Nothing there. Goes back out to Arbaugh instead. Arbaugh is going to set the screen. Cassidy has it. Nowhere to go. Logan Yoder, nice double team. He'll go to Arbaugh, top of the key. Big man's going to drive. He'll go on the right block. Off the glass, no good. Keto tips it. He'll grab the rebound, but they are going to say there was a foul, and it's going to go on the Huskies. It's going on Keto. Lots of fouls thus far for the Huskies, I should say.
Keto's second. Bonus here for the Pirates.
37-21, a minute 38 to go here before halftime. Garber stepping to the line. Again, we mentioned what they were doing, what Garaway was doing right on offense, Travis, but what have they been doing right on defense thus far, obviously limiting the Huskies to just 21?
Well, they're not letting Cassidy get off, one thing, and that was good from Garber, the free throw. But they're not letting Cassidy get off his shot. They're face guarding him. Also, they're cutting down those penetration, and they're bodying them up once they get to the block there. They're doing a really good job, and they're not getting second shots. The Huskies haven't got second shots tonight.
Garber's next one from the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line is true. Garber had to have less English on that one.
That's correct, yeah.
39-21, a minute 30 to go before the half. Harrison Central ball, trying to get it to Cassidy. Arbaugh has it. Logan Yoder again is all over him. Boy, that has been impressive tonight for Logan Yoder. Interior pass, Jarosco goes to Quito. It's picked off. Drew Mollett with the steal. Down the court, Logan Yoder in the lane, off the glass and good. Drew Mollett gets his third steal of the ball game. Logan Yoder finishes again on a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket, and it's a 20-point ball game.
We saw Garaway up 20 earlier, Nick, and Huskies worked it down a little bit. Now they pushed it back out to 20. Under a minute.
Cassidy gets it inside Vermillion. He'll drive, go back out. Jarosco, he'll drive in. Mid-range jumper was way long that time. Jensen Garber grabs the board. Now here come the Pirates again. Work it right side. Alexander Roden give off to Logan Yoder. 40 seconds to go. And we see head coach Terry Rout saying bring it back out. They want to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, they're going to wait for one. Up 20, I would wait for one as well. No need to give up the momentum going into the half.
Smart basketball, as you would say.
That's correct.
You hear the applause from the Garaway faithful as they have seen quite the show here in the first half. The Pirates leading by 20. All of the momentum on their side for another opportunity at a district championship if they can keep this play up. Logan Yoder is guarded by Cassidy. Gives it. Drew Mollett. They got the play now. 8 seconds. Inside. Alexander Roden gives back. Drew Mollett wide open. Three-pointer was long. Battle for the rebound. On the court. Spin around shot. Alexander Roden, and it won't fall. That was a tough one. But still, Garaway leads 41-21. We're now going to enter the First National Bank of Denison halftime report as we'll see if Joe Geckler can catch up with head coach Terry Rao for the Pirates. He's got to be happy with his team's performance there in that first half. As it looks like Joe is walking over to Coach Rao now. Joe?
Coach, a lot different ball game than the last time that we saw you guys play. 41-21 here at the half. You guys are shooting the basketball very well, playing very stingy defense as well. What's going to be the message?
We got to do it for 2 more quarters. They said any team that has a 1,000-point score, they can put the ball in the hoop. They're strong and sturdy inside. We got a little bit of foul trouble. We got to continue to make shots. We can't rest on our laurels. And our biggest message is we got to win the third quarter and go in the fourth quarter. And hopefully we can do that.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you for that, Joe. Very pleased head coach Terry Rao for the Garaway Pirates. Again, Garaway leads 41-21 over Harrison Central as we enter our halftime report. Don't go anywhere. We're back with stats and an analysis of that first half before this district semifinal rolls on from Uricksville after this.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
Hi, this is Phil with the Ford Parkway Quick Lane Service. When the vehicle that transports your team needs maintenance, you expect it to be done accurately and quickly so you can get back on the road. Don't get sidelined by your vehicle. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my all-star team at Parkway deliver you the winning combination to keep you on the road and safe for the long haul.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Stroudsburg work for you.
Based on a foundation of trust and integrity, Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving the greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities with experience in residential and commercial projects. The pursuit of quality workmanship and commitment to superior customer service has positioned Jeff Wallach LLC as a respected installer of seamless siding, spouting, and replacement windows and doors for more than 25 years. Turn your vision into a reality by visiting jeffwallachllc.com.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Pat Ferris of Ferris Chevrolet Buick and Toyota. High school sports bring out the best in our schools and in our communities, and the people at Ferris have always believed in the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks we sell and service every day, like high school sports, we're a great tradition in this area. Ferris, on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
There we go. Halftime open playing. Oh, wait, you can probably hear that.
The office is located in Denison, Dover, Junaden-Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. They have roots.
41-21, the lead for the Garaway Pirates over the Harrison Central Huskies in this district semifinal in Division III in the East District, as that was quite the impressive first half, we'll say, from the Pirates, who really they found themselves behind early, 4-0, and after that, Travis never looked back.
Yeah, you know, they got out to a little slow start. You remember they had the early turnover there and got down 4-0. After that, they hit the Jets offensively and started pouring in three-pointers.
Now, I want to get to the stats and analysis of the first half, but I have to say, for the Garaway student section, I saw something I did not expect to see at this game. A Carlos Baerga jersey.
Carlos Baerga, that's old school, man. That's 90s.
It is.
That was probably before you were born.
It was. I just really appreciated that. Anyway, getting distracted easily. The Garaway Pirates led in scoring in that first half by Logan Yoder with 9 points, but again, their offense has been spread across multiple players. Drew Mollett also with 8, Brady Roden with 8 points as well. But how about Mollett's performance on the defensive end, Travis? 3 steals for him in that first half.
Yeah, he overplays here on the wing. He tries to reach around and touch on the backside and swipe, and he does a good job of that. If you remember, he had those 3 steals, and he almost had one over here with Yoder there off of Cassidy late in the second quarter there. So Drew Mollett playing very aggressive on the defensive end.
Alexander Roden has quite the stat line just across the board. He's got 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. And some other scoring, 3 points, Blaine Raber, 3 points, Gabe Amicone. So far, in this through 2 quarters, Travis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3-pointers made for Garaway, only 1 for Harrison Central.
Yeah, and Garaway's getting scoring from all over. You got Mullet with 8, Yoder with 9, Alexander Roden with 4, Brady Roden with 8, 3 from Blaine Raber, 3 from Emmett Cohn, and 6 from Garber. You're getting contributions from a multitude of athletes.
For Harrison Central, it's been a struggle, plain and simple, on the offensive end. 10 points for Hayden Cassidy, their 1,000-point scorer. Outside of that, though, it's tough sledding. Jace Madzai, who had foul trouble in the first half, had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. 2 points for Caden Jarosco, and then a lone point for Michael Keto. He also had a rebound and a steal. Outside of that, that's it for the Huskies.
Yeah, they only have 5 contributors. And Cassidy only got going late, Nick. He had 8 in the second quarter for his 10.
As I think I might have tallied something up wrong here. I missed someone scoring for Harrison Central. But regardless, for the Huskies, they trail by 20 as both teams come out here. As we get set for the second half, that will do it for the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Coming up, the second half of action. Who's advancing to the district championship? Find out after this.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what your needs, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Second half of district semifinal action. I'll get it right at some point, Travis McClellan. 41-21, the lead for the Garaway Pirates. Nick McWilliams, Travis McClellan, and Joe Geckler here, bringing you Garaway versus Harrison Central, where it's been all Pirates, but we've still got 2 quarters to play. We're going to see who gets the edge and advances to the championship rounds of the districts in the East District of Division III. As the teams continue to dwindle on down, who is proving that they deserve to be here. Garaway has played the part thus far in this one. Pirates start off with the ball. Logan Yoder kicks left side, Alexander Roden. And you see the Pirates instantly back into that constant motion. That break not slowing them down. Logan Yoder stepped back, thought about the three-point shot. Instead goes Jarrett Wallach left side. Wallach dribbles down, hands off, Drew Mullet. Arbaugh picks him up for the Huskies. Mullet steps back out as head coach Terry Rao calls out the offense. And Mullet's going to reset everything. He'll drive left, now go right to the top of the key to Wallach. Wallach, interior pass, Brady Roden, battle for it, and Harrison Central's going to get it away, but it looks like Jarosco got away with a bit of a jersey tug from behind that time.
A little bit of a tug, and that was the first time we've seen the Huskies in man defense.
Madzai goes up, tough shot in the lane, no good. Jarosco battle for the rebound, ball's on the court, and they're going to tie up Brady Roden and Jarosco, as it looks like we are going to get a timeout called for Garaway. So we'll go ahead and take it with them. Lead remains 41-21. We're back after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
21. The Pirates lead the Huskies. Down to Joe Geckler on the sideline. A Cush Financial Group sideline report. Joe, quick timeout there for Garaway, but what did they say that they wanted to adjust the most?
They wanted to keep the motion going offensively. Now you're going to see a little pressure here by Harrison Central. Garaway's got to adjust to that. First time we've seen that.
Logan Yoder, interior pass. Jarrett Wallach spins. Now left block. A lot of contact underneath. Kicks back. Drew Mullet wide open. Three-point shot is true again. Jarrett Wallach just got his 4th assist. Drew Mullet just got his 3rd shot from deep.
Yeah, that's 11 for Mullet. Little skip pass there, and they buried the 3.
44-21. Harrison Central now slows down their offense.
They better speed up here, Nick.
They're going to have to speed up, trailing by 21. Arbaugh is wide open on the left side, as Pirates don't expect any three-point threat from him. Gives off Cassidy, sets the screen. Now he'll go inside, finds Keto, right block, bodied up by Jarrett Wallach. Now back out. Jarosco, he'll go in. Keto, double team, top of the key. Arbaugh wanted to go left to Madzai, nothing there. Brady Roden, great defense. Logan Yoder falls down on the screen. Tough shot for Cassidy, and Logan Yoder's going to grab the board.
His first rebound, Nick.
Right place, right time for Logan Yoder. Goes left side to Drew Mullet. Mullet will stop at the top of the key now. He's going to give it to Brady Roden, but nothing there. Instead will go Logan Yoder, who's open for a three-point shot. He left that short. Drew Mullet, offensive board, pump fake, goes up. Can't get it to fall, but he's going to the foul line.
Mullet gets his first rebound.
Drew Mullet is having himself one heck of a night, as he's doing a little bit of everything, but primarily scoring, which is exactly what we expect out of the senior guard.
That foul is on Jarosco, his first, team's first.
First trip in the second half to the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line. First one up and good for Mullet. Substitutions, it's going to be Jarosco to sit, and Elliott comes back in for Harrison Central. That free throw from Mullet made it a 45-21 ball game. Mullet's free throw up and good. Or second one is, I should say. Garaway has been perfect from the line in 8 attempts thus far.
Ooh, 8 for 8, wow.
46-21. 5:40 to go, and Jarrett Wallach's going to get the obvious foul that time as he was coming up to double team with Brady Roden. I think he thought Madzai was going to pick up that dribble, but ultimately did not and dribbled right into his chest.
Yeah, you don't want your 5-man picking up a foul 35 feet from the hoop.
So Madzai's going to inbound. He's faced guarded by Brady Roden. Gets it in, Cassidy, entry pass down low, Arbaugh muscles his way around, blocked by Alexander Roden. Rebounded by Madzai for Harrison Central. He'll drive in. Madzai will and score. As that time, Alexander Roden hits the deck. I didn't quite see what happened that time.
Yeah, I missed that as well.
Garaway will set up their offense, doubling up Harrison Central thus far. Logan Yoder drives in, pretty touch off the glass, but can't get it to fall. Cabot Arbaugh, third rebound for him for the Huskies. They'll push it up with Cassidy, left side. Madzai got an attack. A nice drop off there to Keto, who can't finish. Michael Keto couldn't finish. Brady Roden grabs the rebound, but Hayden Cassidy with the steal. Quick pop-up three-point shot was way long. Keto almost had it, but Drew Mullet grabs the rebound. Good hustle there. Cassidy got his first steal for Harrison Central. Garaway leading by 23 now on offense again. Jarrett Wallach has it, gives it back. Alexander Roden, three-point shot is good. Jarrett Wallach now has 5 assists. Alexander Roden gets his first from deep.
That's 7 for Roden.
Quick three-point shot is buried for Brady Elliott as Madzai grabs the assist. Here comes Garaway again, still up by 23. Logan Yoder, interior, Jarrett Wallach. He'll dribble around. Tough shot, can't get it to fall. Good defense for Arbaugh. Madzai grabs the rebound.
That's Madzai's 4th.
He'll drive, now step back at the free throw line. Nearly got a travel, but he was able to stop. Elliott has it, looks right side. Now he'll go left to Arbaugh. Off-ball screening for Harrison Central as they're trying to get it to Cassidy again. Cannot, so they'll go Elliott. Elliott gets the screen from Arbaugh, steps into a three-point shot, no good. Keto grabs the rebound, but they're going to say Michael Keto held down Jarrett Wallach, so he's going to get called for the foul.
That's Keto's 3rd.
Jarrett Wallach is not the tallest guy underneath there in the paint, Travis, but boy is he hard to move, and I think Keto was trying to find any advantage he could.
Yeah, he's got a strong lower half there.
That's what you expect from a defensive tackle.
That's right.
49-26, still the lead for Garaway. 3:48 to go in the third. Pirates well in control of this one. Brady Roden gets up and goes to Jensen Garber. Garber drives right, now goes back, and will reset to Alexander Roden. Interior pass to Gabe Amicone, and it's blocked. Madzai, nice play there. Harrison Central's going to push it up. Huskies can't finish on the inside. Rebound, Alexander Roden again. His fourth. Here comes Garaway. Blaine Raber, difficult shot in the lane, but he got fouled. A chance for 2 at the line.
That foul's going to be on our ball, his first.
Raber has not stepped to the free throw line tonight. As again, the foul troubles rearing their ugly head for Harrison Central.
Yeah, they got 3 team fouls already.
Raber misses from the free throw line, make Garaway now 8 for 9. It looks like Vermillion's going to come back in for Harrison Central. Arbaugh is going to sit. Raber steps up again. Gabe Amicone and Alexander Roden having a conversation about who's going to pick up the tall Clayton Vermillion, listed at 6'6", as next free throw was good for Raber. Now a 50-26 lead. And it looks like on defense, Gabe Amicone will pick up Vermillion. Madzai gets a screen from Vermillion. He'll go in. Nice give-and-go play there. That's exactly how you want to run the pick and roll. Assist to Madzai. Basket for Vermillion. That pressure defense again from Harrison Central. Hasn't really worked too much at this point, Travis. Garber drives in, goes to Wallach. It's off his fingertips. They're actually going to say it was off Vermillion last. I thought it went off Vermillion's hand, off the Wallach's hand.
Yeah, Joe was right down there. Joe, what'd you see?
I thought the officials got the call right. I thought Vermillion hit it.
As we get the inbound play, thank you, Joe. Trips to the sideline brought to you by the Cush Financial Group.
Sorry, the whistle and the ref standing in front of me kind of distracted me.
I thought that's exactly what happened.
But no, I thought Vermillion touched it last, honestly.
Garaway on offense. Alexander Roden, nice jab step left. He'll drive off the glass and good. Alexander Roden on a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. No fear on that drive there. Madzai goes right now for Harrison Central. He'll stop, go cross court. Elliott. He's picked up by Raber. Raber goes in, and that's going to be kind of a unfortunate foul on Raber, Travis, as you hate to see those reach-ins like that whenever they're so far from the hoop and get their eyes down.
And when they're going horizontally like that, it's an easy call for the official on the wing. He sees the reach across and slap on the wrist, and they're going to call that every time.
Madzai goes in. Keto now inside Vermillion. Tough battle on the inside. That might have got tipped by Amicone. Vermillion grabs the board, but it's ripped away. Blaine Raber's going to push it up now. For Garaway, it's ripped out of the hands of Gabe Amicone. It was ripped away by Elliott, so it will stay Harrison Central ball, and the Huskies faithful wanted a foul underneath as Vermillion went up, and Amicone and Roden teamed up for some tough defense.
Yeah, the Husky coaching staff has been working the officials the last few times down the floor. They're unhappy at this point in the third quarter.
Raber to inbound, looking for somewhere to go, and he'll find Alexander Roden, who streaks back to reset. 2-minute warning in the third, 52-28. The lead for Garaway, who looks well on their way to a district championship. Madzai collides with Garber. They're not going to call the foul, though, as Madzai is going to finish on a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. I guess they're going to say that they just got their legs tangled.
Yeah, that would look like a foul from here, Nick, but they didn't call it, so they play on.
Jarrett Wallach was double-teamed, goes off to Alexander Roden. 22-point lead for Garaway, and Roden's going to drop it, but they're going to say it was tipped away by Elliott. Substitutions for the Pirates. Drew Mollett back in, as is Brady Roden, Alexander Roden, and Wallach will sit. The benefits of a deep bench are you're seeing it from the Pirates here, as they just seem like they got the fresher legs.
Yeah, they've looked fresh the whole game here, and the pace has shown it for the Pirates.
Brady Roden to inbound, as he'll go to Raber. Now he'll give it off to Brady Roden, who's streaking down the lane, and he gets it to fall. Raber with his first assist, and Brady Roden, a beautiful Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Cassidy probes left, pull up, mid-range, blocked by Garber, and they're going to have a late whistle there for the foul. Garber thought he got it clean, but ultimately Cassidy will step to the line.
That's going to be his second.
54-30, minute 21 to go in the third. Credit to first-year head coach Aaron Foldy over there for Harrison Central, even though his team is so far not having much luck as Casti knocks down his first. Even though his team is not having much luck, he's still over there using pretty much every opportunity as a coaching lesson for the Huskies.
Yeah, and they were 14-10, but they got hot here of late, so the Huskies have been on a roll.
Casti's next free throw is up and good, and cuts it to a 22-point lead again for Garaway. Yoder back on the court for the Pirates. He's picked up now by Audie. Mullet drives, and he'll have it ripped away by Vermillion. He went out of bounds with it, tried to throw it off of Mullet, but they're going to say Vermillion had already stepped on the baseline, so it will stay with the Pirates. That was a pretty pass for Yoder and a nice drive for Mullet, but quick hands for Vermillion.
Yeah, Vermillion shut that off. He wouldn't let Mullet turn the corner there, and Vermillion's about 6'5", and Mullet's about 5'10", so that didn't work out too well for the Pirates.
You do the math as the inbound pass is tipped away. Garaway will try it again. I'm no mathematician, but 6'5", 6'6" against 5'10" is pretty tough to get in your favor. Brady Roden inside Logan Yoder, tipped away again by the Huskies.
Pirates having trouble getting it inbounds here.
Harrison Central, kind of for the first time in a long time, the first time they're really getting to use that length. As that time, Brady Roden goes to Gabe Amicone, and we're going to get a foul. Vermillion's going to get nailed for that, or was it Elliott? I'm not sure. Regardless, Amicone got hacked.
Yeah, that's going to be Vermillion, and I thought it was a clear foul there. It looked like Amicone was a good wrist above him there, and he got him on the forearm there.
Is that sometimes a struggle teaching high school basketball players, Travis, to teach them, if you are arriving late, you can't give too much contact with the body, but also getting a hand in the face and not necessarily swatting at the wrist?
Yeah, you want to contest, but most high school players aren't shot blockers. So if you come in and contest, you have a better percentage, plus you're not getting in foul trouble.
Amicone went 1 for 2. He splits the pair. Gives Garaway a 23-point lead, now under a minute to go in the third. Audie goes to Vermillion, who nearly has it skip away from him. Instead, he'll hand it back. Madzai. He's going to drive left. Still driving. Kind of push Brady Roden there. Nothing called. Now he'll go up. They're going to get Roden for the foul. Madzai missed on the bunny on the inside, as Chris Cale would say. But Madzai, he's listed at 6'4" and a guard. He has no fear of body contact underneath.
No, he's a very physical player, using his shoulders to create space, and caught Roden up in the air there. When Roden came down, Madzai went into him and drew the foul.
Madzai off the mark for this first free throw attempt of the ballgame. As some more substitutions, Elliott sits for the Huskies. Jarosco checks back in, and Keto will check back in. Vermillion will sit. Right now, the 5 on the court for Garaway: Drew Mullet, Blaine Raber, Brady Roden, Logan Yoder, and Gabe Amicone. Next free throw, way off the mark again for Madzai. Gabe Amicone battling with Audie for the rebound. Who are they going to say it went off of? They're going to say it was Garaway ball. And that's interesting enough here, Travis, as the referee on the baseline had to look down to the guy halfway down the sideline for that call.
Neither of them.
And now they reversed the call?
They got it right, guys. They reversed it and got it right. It went off Amicone's leg, and the official right next to it where that happened did not see it because he was shielded from it. Hall of Famer Sheehan, Ron Sheehan, or not Ron, Mike Sheehan actually saw it on his side.
Gotcha. Thank you for that, Joe, as Madzai gets the inbound pass to Jarosco. As you know, we were chuckling there, but it's better for the referees to meet and get it right than to not get it right.
Originally Sheehan pointed Garaway basketball, and they got together and changed it up.
Madzai plucks the pass from Audie out of the air. He'll jab step a couple times. Now spin around in the lane. Too hard off the glass. Rebound's going to get hauled in by Raber, and we're going to get another foul. We've descended into the foul fest, it feels like. 4th foul on Madzai, and he gets one more, and he's going to take an early trip to the showers. Madzai, the 6'4" senior for Harrison Central, likely playing in his last game now. You expect a little extra intensity, but some of those are frustration fouls, it almost feels like. Nice pass underneath the Gabe Amicone, but he's hacked hard by Jarosco. He'll step to the line for 2. We continue the foul fest.
We are. That's Jarosco's second. Team's 6th.
Gabe Amicone so far in this game, 1 for 2 from the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line. Just 13 and a half ticks to go before we enter the final frame. Garaway still well in control. First free throw way long for Amicone. It comes flying back out off a back iron. Elliott checks back in for Harrison Central. Jarosco sits. Now looks for Garaway checking in for the first time is going to be Jackson Reifenschneider. Drew Mullet's going to sit, and we get a smile from Reifenschneider.
Well, I think you're going to see Coach Rao there empty the bench.
Reifenschneider, the 6'2 junior. See him get a couple minutes so far this season. Another free throw. That one was left short for Amacone. 1 for 4 from the line. Elliott grabs the rebound, and we're going to get Blaine Raber on the foul. And the foul fest continues again.
That's going to be Raber's third.
At some point, Travis, we do have to get to the fourth quarter. We just don't know when.
They might start the fourth quarter in the double bonus.
Kind of a silly foul there, guys. Raber trying to make a steal, but you're 80 feet from the basket. Let him get up court.
Cassidy nearly throws it away, but Madzai has the wherewithal to pick it up. He'll go behind the back. In between two defenders, goes left side. Cassidy, dribble drive. Off the glass and no good, but they are going to say he was fouled. And again, we'll continue the third quarter. That foul's going to go on Logan Yoder, his first.
Yeah, that'll be his first.
That was kind of a messy possession there for Harrison Central, but it almost worked out for the good.
Well, they tried to split the double team by dribbling. Not usually a good philosophy, but they got away with it twice. Got it over to Cassidy, and he picked up the foul.
Madzai to inbound. 1.4 seconds to go. Keto, they tried an alley-oop opportunity. Gabe Amacone flushes it out, though, and that'll do it for the third. On to the final frame, 55-32. Garaway in control of this district semifinal. We're back for one final quarter after this.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Janayton Hutton, South Broadway, and Shunbrun in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
55-32, Garaway leads Harrison Central, 1 quarter away from a district championship berth. And kind of fitting, Travis, don't stop believing to bring us into the fourth quarter, as Harrison Central are still trying to believe, as Brady Elliott knocks down the three, cuts it to a 20-point ball game. Nice shot for Elliott. So far he's got 8. Garaway sets up. Probably would be taking their time a little bit here.
Yeah, they don't need to score.
Logan Yoder goes right side to Jensen Garber. Garber's going to drive down the sideline. What speed for Garber off the glass, but just a little bit too long. Cabot Arbaugh with his 4th rebound. Boy, Garber's got a quick first step.
Yeah, he does. He's athletic.
Cassidy out to Elliott. He'll get the screen. Garber does a nice job going right around it, though. Now they'll go right. Keto. Keto goes off to Elliott. He'll get a screen. Back out. Arbaugh. He'll drive. Stop at the corner of the elbow there, and that was picked off by Logan Yoder. Yoder with his first steal, as Jarrett Wallach hits the deck for Garaway, but gets back up quickly. Alexander Roden, baseline drive over his head to Logan Yoder, pump fakes, and gives to Alexander Roden to chew more clock. Logan Yoder might not show up in the stat column tonight, but he has done a nice job locking down Hayden Cassidy for the most part.
Yeah, he played really good defense on in the first quarter. Cassidy only with 2.
Gabe Amacone from deep was way long, and it's Jace Madzai who grabs his 5th rebound. Madzai underneath Arbaugh, and he'll dribble it right out of bounds. That was a good pass from Madzai, but Arbaugh was just a little bit late cutting there for the baseline.
Yeah, he couldn't quite handle it. There was a great look, but couldn't come up with the basketball.
20-point lead, 6.5 to go in the fourth. Again, Garaway looks well on their way to a district championship berth. They'll be taking on the winner of Malvern and West Muskingum. Last time we heard, it was Malvern who was leading that one at half. 6.25 to go in the fourth. Jensen Garber resets. So, Travis, just looking ahead, there are still 6 minutes to go in this one as that goes out of bounds off a Harrison Central player. Again, Garaway's been in control from the start. 20 points in 6 minutes is really tough to do in high school basketball. So with that in mind, what do you think Garaway is going to take away from this game heading into the district championship?
I think their aggressiveness, I think their pace, and the efficiency in which they played. You could tell they were comfortable here. They came out with a plan and executed that plan. Of course, they shot the lights out.
Definitely shot the lights out. I didn't keep track of misses, but they've got to be in the at 50% or better range.
Oh, yeah, they're up above that, yeah.
Quick scoreboard update, guys. Malvern leads West Muskingum 61-52, 2 minutes to go.
Wow, thank you for that, Joe, as West Muskingum still battling, but Malvern has the lead. That was a turnover there as Garaway couldn't corral it. Keto got the steal, and the three-point is buried on the other end by Brady Elliott. Elliott's got a real nice stroke from deep. That's his third make from long.
Yeah, third make from long, second this quarter.
So now it is a 17-point ball game. Jensen Garber comes down and a quick foul from behind. It's going to be Brady Elliott. And I almost have to wonder, that does put Garaway into the bonus. Is that an intentional foul, you think?
Yeah, they're trying to foul to extend the game here. Brady Elliott's first. Interesting strategy.
Garber is not the one you want to put at the free throw line, as thus far tonight he is a perfect 4 for 4. And did I jinx him? No, I did not.
You did not.
If they start the foul fest now to extend the game, guys, it's 8:05. It may be 11 before we get home.
We'll
Especially
see how
for you, Nick, because you live like 6 hours south. You know?
Nah, not 6 hours. This is actually a lot closer than the station to my house. But whenever we got games in Uricksville. Jensen Garber, a perfect 6 for 6 now from the charity stripe from the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line, pushes it back to a 19-point ball game. As Harrison Central now probably going to try to push the issue. Madzai goes into Arbaugh. He's going to muscle his way in on the left block. It's Gabe Amacone, and it's blocked. Goes right back to Arbaugh. He puts it off the glass. No good. Gabe Amacone with the board. That is some big boy defense underneath. 57-38. 5 minutes to go now. Garaway gets their offense reset. Jensen Garber at the top goes to Logan Yoder. Coach Rao calling out the play. Yoder with some jab steps going right around Madzai now. He'll stop in the mid-range, go out, Amacone, and then reset again. Smart basketball for Garaway there. No need
they
to
don't need
pull
the
up
points.
a shot. As Jarrett Wallach decides, I got a wide open lane, I'll take it. A Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Jarrett Wallach scores, puts it back to a 21-point ball game. Timeout on the court. Big Z Sports will take it with them. We're back after this.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
38, the Garaway Pirates lead the Harrison Central Huskies. And how do you know it's a sign your team's feeling good? Well, you're doing the cha-cha slide on the bench, Travis.
Yeah, you definitely are. That's when you know you got the game well in hand.
On a district semifinal, nonetheless. Madzai has it. Jab step, goes off to Elliott. It is Huskies ball. Elliott going to hoist it from deep. That was way long. Rebound going to go to Logan Yoder. It was Jensen Garber, though, who knocked it to him, but I think we'll give Yoder credit for that rebound.
Yeah, Yoder's second rebound.
As we'll go down to Joe here momentarily, as that one nearly thrown away by the Pirates. Jensen Garber had it tipped, but he was thankful to get it back. Goes left side, Logan Yoder, interior, Alexander Roden. Up and under, shot is good. I think Roden finally realized where he was on the court and realized how simple that was going to be.
Yeah, there was no one there. He looked around, saw no one, put it up off the glass and in.
Madzai in the lane, blocked by Alexander Roden, who then hits the deck, and it's Madzai who finishes, and now Jarrett Wallach goes down. As Madzai has
everywhere.
10 points now. Alexander Roden this game, Travis, 3 blocks, 2 steals. Down to Joe Geckler for a Cush Financial Group trip to the sidelines. Garaway feeling pretty happy and loose, I'd imagine, in that timeout.
Yeah, they were happy, but Coach Rouse said, hey, you got a long way to go still. No silly fouls. continue to move the ball offensively, and let's run some clock.
61-40, 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Garaway is in the bonus. Wide open is Drew Mollett from the left side, and it's good. It's just elementary at that point when you leave Mollett that wide open. Brady Roden with another assist and another timeout on the court. Big Z Sports will take it with them with Garaway up by 24.
Rosenberry Towing, located in New Philadelphia, has been Tuscarawas County's longest operating towing and recovering provider since 1967. Rosenberry offers a full range of equipment to handle any size job at any time while being trained and certified to perform safely and efficiently. Some services offered include light and heavy towing, equipment transfer, and a 60-ton rotator service. Need a tow or heavy lift? Call Rosenberry Towing at 330-343-3333 or online at rosenberrytowing.com for a full list of services.
Back to Uricksville as the Garaway student section celebrating here with a 64-40 lead, 3.5 to go in the fourth, as it's been all Pirates all game long. Harrison Central, credit where credit is due. No fight lost on them at all as Madzai drives in, and it is blocked by Brady Roden. And now we're going to try to determine whose ball it is, and wholesale substitutions for the Pirates as a standing ovation from the Garaway faithful, as it's Jackson Reifenschneider, Keyshawn Miller, Wyatt Wallach, Blaine Raber, and Gabe Amicone who all come in. A well-deserved standing ovation, Travis.
Yeah, I mean, that the starting Pirates there did their job. They get the rest here this last 3 minutes and watch the guys that make them better in practice get their time to shine.
Every team is just as good as their scout team.
That's correct.
Gabe Amicone left side, Raber interior, Keyshawn Miller drive now for Reifenschneider, and he's going to get it to fall. Assist to Miller. Reifenschneider on a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. You know you're feeling good when even your subs are nailing it on drives, and that's a three-point shot is buried for Harrison Central. That was going to be Caden Jarosco, and we're going to get another timeout as Travis, I think we'll go ahead and keep it here for just this 30-second timeout, as we're going to see if it's going to be the same for Harrison Central if they're going to call off the dogs and put in some substitutions, as doesn't really look, well, there are a few out there, so it looks like Harrison Central waving a white flag as well.
Yeah, in for Harrison Central, number 10, Parker Hutton.
Keto back out there, Adi back out there, Vermillion back out there, and 21 is Nick Fluharty, who was in for a few moments. So Garaway back on offense, 2.5 to go now, 23 points. Gabe Amicone drives, kick outside. Keyshawn Miller's three-point shot, no good. Reifenschneider runs down the offensive board, slips it interior. Amicone, who tries to go a little too fancy over his head, and it's picked off by Keto.
Yeah, I tried to get a little flashy there, turns it over.
Adi, three-point shot, no good. Rebound hauled in by Wyatt Wallach. His first rebound. That's going to be one where Coach Rouse says, look, man, I know you were feeling all right,
sure,
but let's not do that next time.
Yeah.
Raber drives by the timeline. He'll go Miller. Miller drives in on the sideline, and a foul's going to be called. Claymont, I looked up at the board, and Garaway is up by 23. Or excuse me, they are in the bonus as well, so they will be stepping to the free throw line. Now more substitutions for Harrison Central, as it will be their wholesale changes. Into the game for the first time, Josiah Jones, and actually that's the Harrison Central faithful sending off some of their seniors here. Nice touch for them. Bronson Speedy checks in, Gabe Amicone sits, Blaine Raber sits, Bennett Wallach's in for the Pirates. For Harrison Central, it was Josiah Jones who's in, as well as Reed Arbaugh. And I'm not sure, as the free throw was no good for Miller. Tip back, Wyatt Wallach gets it. Will remain Garaway ball. Under 2 minutes to go now, 23-point lead. And we're going to get a foul called here. That foul's going to go on Nick Fluharty, and I think we've seen less contact more contact not get called throughout the game there, Travis.
I've seen more contact there than a pregame handshake. But nonetheless, Wyatt Wallach going to the line.
Also into the game for Harrison Central, it was Ryan Arbaugh. Free throw no good for Wallach, rebounded by Ryan Arbaugh. Left side for Harrison Central is Jones, and that ball is thrown out of bounds. Another turnover. Another substitution in the game. It's going to be Chet Troyer, and sitting will be Jackson Reifenschneider. Garaway student section with the Chet chants. That was pretty good. I haven't heard that this year. Bronson Speedy goes left. Bennett Wallach's going to jack up a three-pointer. No good. As it's going to be rebounded now by Parker Hutton for Harrison Central. 1:20 to go here. Garaway still up by 23. And if the score that we had heard previously from Malvern West Muskingum holds, that is exactly who the Pirates will be playing. That one was an offensive board for Nick Fluharty. He puts it back in for his first points.
It's a final in Janaden, guys. Malvern wins 69-60. They'll take on the Pirates for the district championship Friday night.
Thank you for that, Joe. So the Hornets advance. Still only one loss this season. They continue in the tournament.
The rematch.
And it's going to be one heck of a rematch. Three-point shot pulled up by Jones for Harrison Central. No good. Rebound, Keyshawn Miller. Pushing it down the court to Bronson. Speedy was Garaway. It's Wyatt Wallach on the assist. Speedy gets his first basket of the ballgame. Harrison Central brings it up with 36 seconds to go. Still down by 23. Three-point shot, no good. Here comes Bennett Wallach. Wallach's going to drive. He'll go with a flashy pass off to the right to Bronson Speedy, who looks around for somebody. Nobody there. Wyatt Wallach kicks left side. Bennett Wallach, he's going to pull it up from three. Can't get it to fall. With 20 seconds here, looks like the Huskies might just dribble this one out, or at least all the way down to get to the final shot. As nearly a carry. Not going to get called. Huskies work the ball around. Jones, three-point shot on the way. Off back iron. Keyshawn Miller with the rebound. 5 seconds to go, and he will just dribble it out. 68-45 will be the final score. The Pirates take down Harrison Central. The dream run in the tournament for the Huskies is over. Meanwhile, for the Pirates, they're back with another opportunity for another district championship, as it was a great game all across the board. Drew Mollett, Alexander Roden, Logan Yoder, Brady Roden, and Jensen Garber, all with some major scoring figures in this one.
Yeah, they put up the points here with really 3.5 quarters.
Handshake line now as both sides showing some respect, and I always like to say, Travis, this is where the season comes to an end for Harrison Central. A lot of, or I shouldn't say a lot, just a handful of seniors on this team. Caden Jarosco, Josiah Jones, Jace Madzai, and Cabot Arbaugh will all now graduate, so good luck to their future endeavors for those Huskies.
Sure.
Always difficult for them to see their season come to a close.
Yeah, hard to take off that jersey one last time.
As it looks like Joe Geckler is going to try to catch up with head coach Terry Rao for the Pirates, and he does have him down there on the court.
Hey, Coach, convincing win here tonight. Your team played well the first half. They come out and played well again in the second half, shooting the ball well, playing good defense. Talk about your team's performance.
Defensively, we knew we had to play. They've scored games up in the 70s and 80s this year. I thought we're locked in on number 11 all night. We did a good job on the interior defense tonight. We gave up a lot of size. Our guys played with a lot of grit. Came out early in that game and shot the ball really, really well. Had the ball bounce our way in a couple shots, hit the rim and go in. So that was good to see. Able to space the floor in the second half. And, hey, we got to get ready for whoever we play Friday night now.
Coach, I know coaches don't like talking about individual players, but had to feel good to see Drew Mullet drain several threes here tonight, finish with 20. Talk about his performance.
He's a gym rat, and unfortunately he got banged up about 4 weeks ago, but he has put a lot of time in his recovery to get where he is right now. And very proud that he could come out in a district semi game, being a senior, and have a game like this.
Coach, Friday night, it's going to be the Malvern Hornets. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
Playing about 3 or 4 weeks ago. The Barino boy is tremendous. I think he was player of the year in District 5. The minor boy is one of the best shooters in the area, regardless of division. And they're just so quick and so athletic, and they're deep. So it's going to be a battle. They're the number 1 seed for a reason. They're ranked top 10 in the state. 1 loss this year. It is what it is. We got to be ready to play.
Thanks, Coach. We'll see you Friday.
All right, thank you.
Guys.
Thank you for that, Joe. As Terry Rao excited for his team, but You know, Travis, it's almost business as usual. It feels like half the time when you talk to Garaway about another district championship berth, almost like that's just kind of what you expect at this point, but that's almost a good problem to have.
Yeah, you know, and when you're a successful program, you raise the bar, and those are your expectations. It's no longer, hey, you know, winning record, beat a rival, win the league. It's hey, we're moving on. Our expectations are district titles, regional titles, and moving on to state. So when you raise that bar, the expectation comes with it, and they've had quite a run of athletes here at Garaway and a lot of success in the basketball team. So, you know, when they start the season, they start listing their goals, they got to start them high.
Well, that'll do it for the game portion of tonight's broadcast. 68-45, the Pirates top the Huskies. Don't go anywhere. We've got some awards to give away in our final analysis, looking ahead into more tournament action to come. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Tailgating season is here, so why not do it in style with a new car, truck, or SUV from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. Choose a winning game plan when you bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Joel and the Parkway CDJR team will help you shop and find the best deal for you. No hassle and no stress. Football season is the perfect time for a great deal, so pick a winner at Parkway Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover today. Your way, the right way. Visit ParkwayChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com and drive forward.
If your New Year goals include protecting your family or business with life insurance, then I'd like to help. For over 8 years, Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency has been providing clients with a variety of products to fit your needs and your budget. Give Justin a call at 330-874-7117. That's 330-874-7117 to review your options. Or you can find me on Facebook by searching for Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. That's Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. Let's protect what you value most.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, in the business of making smiles, at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is a name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The final score from Claymont in this district semifinal, Garaway picks up the 68-45 victory over the Harrison Central Huskies. Travis McClellan leading the way for Harrison Central. It was Jace Madzai as I had him down for 12. I'm not sure if that's right as I'm looking back and tallying that up, but he had a nice game. Brady Elliott hits 3 from deep. Hayden Cassidy, nice night from the free throw line, but just overall for Harrison Central, outmatched, outplayed, outgunned, whatever you want to call it. It was just too much for the Huskies to handle.
Yeah, I mean, it was just too much Pirates offense all night. They were efficient. They were effective. They were on point, and they made their shots. So, it's one of those things that when you run into that kind of buzzsaw, there's not a lot you can do, unfortunately.
No, not at all. So for Harrison Central, their season does come to an end, but a big congratulations to the Huskies on their sectional championship. Nothing to hang their heads over.
No, like you said, Mazdai with 12, and Cassidy, their leading scorer, he had 12 also chipping them in.
As for the Garaway Pirates, their leading scorer tonight, Drew Mollett, 16 points, 3 steals, 2 rebounds. Second leading scorer, Alexander Roden, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 assists, 2 steals. Behind him, Brady Roden, his brother, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. Logan Yoder had 9, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. And Jensen Garber had 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Those were your leading scorers. Jarrett Wallach, only 2 points tonight, 5 big assists for the big man. Those were helpful.
Yeah, he did his part. He's not one of their leading scorers. His job is to get the ball to the guys that can, and that's what he did.
Now to check in with our Ron's Heating and Cooling Defensive Player of the Game. Now his totals on the defensive side might not jump off the page at you. As we already said, Drew Mollett had the 3 steals.
Sure.
But what this guy did was lock down a 1,000-point scorer who got to that as a junior and averaged, I think, over 20 points a game. So our Ron's Heating and Cooling Defensive Player of the Game is senior Logan Yoder. Down to Joe.
Logan, your defensive effort individually tonight on a 1,000-point score for Harrison Central. First of all, talk about your individual defensive effort here tonight.
We came into this game knowing he was a really good shooter, player overall, and we knew he was going to shoot a lot of shots. And Coach has been telling me since we found out we were playing Harrison Central that I'm going to be face guarding him. And, this year my defensive effort hasn't been as good as last year, and I started noticing that, and my teammates started encouraging me a little bit more, and I knew I had to come in here and have a great defensive game to push us forward.
Let's talk about your team's performance tonight. You guys shot the ball very, very well. You did some great things offensively and defensively as a team, but let's talk about your team's overall performance tonight.
Yeah, and that's one thing Coach Rao and Coach Yo do great at, is preparing us for what teams are going to come at us with, and our team is very good at understanding that. Alexander, Brady, you can't stop him under the rim. JT, he's a horse down there, and Drew, of course, his shots are insane. But the whole team really just knows their part and knows what they have to do. So.
And finally, Logan, you guys get a rematch. The Malvern Hornets on Friday night. What's the mentality as you go into that game on Friday?
It was a physical game last time, and we just want to keep it clean, and our goal is just to come out with a win. And I think that's their goal too, so it's going to be a dogfight.
Congratulations on the big win. We'll see you Friday.
Thank you,
guys.
Thank you for that, Joe. Again, our Ron's Heating and Cooling Defensive Player of the Game is Logan Yoder. Logan finishes the night with if I could read my own writing, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. But you got to say, whenever a 1,000-point scorer averages over 20 points is held to 12, most of those coming from the charity stripe, that's a successful night.
Yeah, that's a successful night. They did face guard him. Logan's athletic and quick enough to stay with him there. Denied him the basketball a few times. Less touches means less points. Hats off to Logan. He did a great job.
Logan was a quarterback on the football field, but maybe could have done a little bit of cornerback
as
well.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah, great job.
Now on to our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. This player, a second leading scorer on his team, but had a stat line all over the place. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 assists, 2 steals, and was really a great facilitator out there. It's the senior, one of the twins, and I'm going to see if Joe can tell which one it is, though. Which twin is it down there?
I've been around this team long enough. I can tell the guys by just looking at them, and it's Alexander Roden, our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. Alexander, you had a great game individually. You were a stat stuffer, too many for me to remember. My old age, I can't remember all the numbers that you had tonight. I know you had 11 points and a bunch of different stats here tonight, but talk about your individual performance against Harrison Central.
Yep, I think when I was signed to guard the big guy, I'm not really used to that, someone like that. So defense, I was there to get rebounds and box him out or try to. And I think play the defensive side and offense will come for me. So.
Talk about your team's effort here tonight. You guys shot the ball very, very well from the perimeter. Drew Mullet hit a couple huge threes. You hit a couple threes as well. Talk about your team's effort tonight.
Yeah, I think we all played really good. We played as a team that first half. Usually we don't shoot the best here, but today it was one of those days for us.
And Friday night, get a rematch. District championship game to go back to Athens in the regional semifinals. But you got to get past the Malvern Hornets. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them Friday night?
They're probably one of the most physical teams we'll play, one of the best teams. We were hoping for a rematch like this. It'll be a physical, good game. I think great game to come to.
Well, congratulations on a great game, and we'll see you Friday night.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you for that, Joe. Again, our McInturf Realty player of the game. It's Alexander Roden, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 assists, 2 steals. Kind of did a little bit everything.
Swiss Army knife.
Great facilitator out there as well. Kind of helped that offense keep moving. He's one of those players who doesn't have to think twice out there on the court. It's all muscle memory. It's all reaction.
Yeah, he's an athlete. He's a team player, and those guys think ahead, and they think a play ahead. And when you're filling up the stat sheet, you can do it all. You can score, you can rebound, defend, pick up steals, so you have the quickness. We talk about 5-tool players in baseball. There's also those in basketball, Nick.
Definitely. Well, that is it for today's broadcast. 68-45, the Garaway Pirates pick up the victory and will advance to the district championship, and will be taking on the Malvern Hornets. We'll have to wait and see where that game ultimately ends up getting played, somewhere between Sugar Creek and Malvern. Might end up in New Philly?
Maybe. New Philly, Dover.
Could be close.
Civic Center, maybe?
Could be. Not sure. Trying to think how that. So Stay tuned with Big Z Sports as we'll keep you updated on that one. And, of course, don't forget you can tune in tomorrow as Big Z Sports is back with more playoff action. Travis McClellan, that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. And we say there's only one, right? So if you're going to watch it, tune into Big Z and see some good tournament basketball. There's nothing quite like high school tournament basketball.
Not at all. Again, one final time, Pirates beat the Huskies 68-45. For Travis McClellan and Joe Geckler, I'm Nick McWilliams. So long, everyone.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.